Jason here at Clear Creek Farm. How we doing today? Today we will be discussing a little bit about the Elite 8 sale that happened last weekend. I'm going to bring you the wholesale in its entirety. I'm going to come back at the end and talk about why we need this kind of things in our industry.
Real happy about this one, but the opportunity's now, folks. Get in on her.
Powers that brought you a super doe here, guys. I don't have to tell you about these folks. They breed some of the best goats in the country. And when this sale was put together, they brought you one of the best red does out there. Help yourself. How much on her? Here we go, guys. Auction time. Be sure to use your paddles, guys. We can't see you at start, so if you're bidding, get your paddle up. How much is this good doe? Here we go. How much on her? 20 grand. 20 where? Better get 20 where? Better get 20 times. Better get 10 times. 10 where? Better get 10 times. Little deal. Better get 10 where? Better get 10, 10, 10, 10. 10 times. Little deal. Better get 10 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 5 times. Little deal. Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? 2 times. Thank you. 25. 25 where? Better get 25. Now 3. Better get 3. Now 35. 3 bid. 35 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 35. 5. 35 where? 30 bid. Better get 2 times. 35. Now 4. 4 times. Little deal. Better get 40 where? Better get 4 times. Little deal. 40 where? Better get 4. Now 5. 5. 45 where? Better get 5 grand. 5. Now 55. Better get 5 where? Not working up here. 5. Better get 55 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 55. 56 down. Now 5. 6 down. Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 6 down. Little deal. Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? 6 bid. 65 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 5. 6 down. Little deal. Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 6 down. 6 down. 5. 65 where? What a doe, guys. She's got 200 how many points, J-Boy?
250 plus points, folks.
Wow.
Tell me where you can buy a doe in the country that's got 250 points. That is open for you to take home today. Folks, this doe has got it all. She's got a pedigree, she's got the pizzazz, she's got the performance, and she's got the points to back it up, folks. Absolutely outstanding female.
6,000, 65, 5 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 6 down. Better get 5 where? 6 bid, 65. Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 5. Better get 65 where? Here's a better doe, guys. Buy her if you want her now. 6 down, 65 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? 6 down, little deal. Better get 5 where? Better get 5. 65 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? 6 down, little deal. Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 5. That's the computer, right? 6 down, 65 where? Better get 5 where? 6 down, little deal. 65 where? Computer's in. 6 down, little deal. Better get 5 where? We're out house, boys. 6 down, little deal. Better get 5 where? Boys.
What are we missing here, folks?
Wow.
You got a percentage doe. She's ready to create a dynasty. She's just a 75% doe. She is ready to take home. She's ready to go in somebody's flush program. You want to create a percentage dynasty that can flat do it? This doe's going to do it for you. You want a show doe deluxe for a young showman? You want something that can run up down the roads in these ABGA shows and these jackpot shows, and you want your kid to win? We all want that.
Yep.
Check out this female, because she's going to do it, and she's got the sweetest personality. She's got the greatest story about her. What an opportunity, folks. Get them hands in the air. This is an elite female.
I don't want to tell you how to spend your money, but there's a difference in a proven and an unproven doe, guys. Here's a doe that's proven. She's proven what she can do. She's won everything in the country. She's as good as you can make one, Jason. And this doe right here, guys, is ready to flush and build a program with and keep showing. Help yourself, guys. 6 down, 65. Computers in. 6 down, little deal. Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 5 where? Better get 6 down, little deal. Better get 5. 6 down, better get 5 where? I'm going to take 2.5 one time. 60, 2.5. Better get 2.5 where? Better get 2.5. Better get 2.5. Better get 2.5 where? 6 down, little deal. Better get 2.5 where? Better get 2.5. Better get 2.5. Better get 2.5 where? Anybody else? 6 down, little deal. Better get 2.5. Hate to do this, guys. Here's a 10, 15 grand seller. 62.5. Yes, sir.
Folks, we sold percentage does last year well over 20 grand. This does as good or better than any of those. This does put together the way you like to see her. You love the elegance to her front end. Talking about a female, talking about one that looks like a female and has got shape like a female, but still got power and performance. This is the doe.
Fire if you want her, 62 and a half. Come on now. 62 and a half, everybody get 2 and a half, everybody get 2 and a half and wear. Everybody get 6 down a little bit. 2 and a half and wear. Everybody get 2 and a half, everybody get 2 and a half and wear. Everybody get 2 and a half, everybody get 2 and a half. 62 and a half, everybody get 2 and a half and wear. Everybody get 2 and a half, everybody get 2 and a half, everybody get 2 and a half and wear. Don't sell her short, guys. 62 and a half, fire if you want her. 6 down, everybody get 2 and a half, everybody get 2 and a half, everybody get. How about you, computer? 62 and a half, everybody get 2 and a half, everybody get 2 and a half, everybody get 2 and a half and wear. Everybody get 6 down a little bit. 2 and a half and wear. Last call, I have it. Anybody else? 62 and a half, or if you want her, computer said 62 and a half, but get 2 and a half, get 2 and a half, I have 62 and a half, 62 and a half, boom, $6,000 bill, thank you, 6,000, computer.
Is just flat massive. Any way you look at her and look at that pedigree, there's no reason. Sired by the great Goodwin Farms Outcast Red Dog, going back to the great Outcast over Goodwin Farms Dogs, Lady in Red, on back to Copper Top over Orphan Annie, going back to Go Dog Go over Goodwin Farms Powers Red Tail Girl. On the bottom side of that, you got the great dogs, Lady in Red, again back to Go Dog Go over Powers Red Tail Girl, on back to Cat in the Hat, Avant-Garde, Power in the Blood, and the great Red Gate Caitlin. And this is one that you just get excited about for mass and power and style. Look at the power in that rear hip. She's big-footed, she's big-boned, she's bold. You love the shape of her head and her horn. You love the way she ties together from front to back. And she's a female. When that smoke clears, you're going to absolutely adore. If you look at her, she's got so many accolades in that pedigree. And I was talking to somebody about the value in this female. You look at her, my gosh, she's ready to go and she's ready to eat somebody's lunch in the show ring. Hands down. But what's even better, look at that pedigree.
Daryl,
how many goats in this country that we sell for $10 to $15,000 to $20,000 has that Goodwin Farms Dogs Lady in Red? A lot of them. Guess what? She's double bred. That's her mama, and that is her granddam. And we got a female in the ring that you got to get excited about, sir.
You know, I've had a great opportunity to sell a lot of goats for Mark and Cooper both, and this may be one of the best does that I've ever had them bring up for us guys. Wow. Look at the thickness, J-Boy. Look down the top of this girl. You can't make them any wider, any stouter, any thicker, guys. Help yourself. How much on her? 20 grand. 20 where? Everybody get 20 where? Everybody get 10 where? Everybody get 10,000 on the 5 where? Everybody get 5,000 on the everybody get 6,000. Now 7. 7 where? Everybody get 7, 8, everybody get 8 down to 9 to 9 to 9 to 9 9 9. 8 times a little bit. Everybody get 9 where? Everybody get 9 10. 9 10. Everybody get 10 where? Everybody get 10,000 a little bit. Everybody get 9 10. You got it? 9 10. Everybody get 10 where? Everybody get 9 10. 10 10. 9 pounds a little bit. Don't forget to use your paddles, guys, so we can see you. 9 10. Everybody get 10,000 a little bit. I'll tell you one thing, guys. If I'm missing you, stand up and throw you a Coke at me or something. We don't want to miss you. 9 10. 10,000 a bill. Everybody get 9 10. Everybody get 9 10. Everybody get 9,000 a bill. Everybody get 10. Everybody get 10 10 10. A dough you can build a dynasty with, guys. 9 10. Everybody get 10. Everybody get 10,000 a bill. Everybody get 9 10. 9 10. Where? Everybody get 10,000 a bill. Everybody get 9 10. 9 10. 9 10. 9 10. 10 10. 9,000 a bill. Everybody get 10. Everybody get 10. Everybody get 10 10 10. He has got the buck. 9 10. Everybody get 10,000 a bill. Everybody get. I'll take 95. 95 and where? Everybody get 9,000 a bill. Everybody get 95 and where? Everybody get 5 5 5. 95 and where? 9 10. 9,500. Everybody get 5. 10. Everybody get 95. Everybody get 10. Everybody get 10,000 a bill. Everybody get 10 10 10. 9,500. 10,000 a bill. 10 where? Everybody get 10. Everybody get 10 10 10. Can you get one to walk any better? To be any square, to be any wider, have more shape of rib. I'm talking about a no, guys. It's made right, looks right, and it'll be right. Help yourself, J1.
Well of a female Well, folks, and the opportunities here, the residual breeding value of
we're
this
way
doe
past the
is
point.
second to
Way
none.
past.
She's the one you get excited
go.
about when you look at her on paper, and you get even more excited when you go back to the pen and you find this well of a doe that's got so much capacity, so much shape about her head. She's got a tremendous top. She handles with power and expression. She carries that muscle way down deep into that rear hop. She's good and square and firm as she walks and tracks and moves, and she's got a pedigree, I'm going to tell you, especially if you are in the colored goat world. I'm going to tell you right now that the value of this doe is just going to make you more and more and more money each time that you flush her, each time that you breed her, because the genetics in here, they're not making $8,000 and $10,000 does in their offspring in their lifetime. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars of offspring in their lifetime, and you got to know they can follow right in those footsteps.
Can you imagine
It's not too
what
late.
a flush out of this doe and a good speckled buck will be worth, guys?
Give me 95.
I'm talking about 30, 40, 50 grand worth of babies. And what I like about this doe is, guys, she's carrying a little flesh, don't get me wrong, but this doe's carrying as much natural thickness as you can find. Help yourself. 9,500. 10 grand where? 10 where? Better get 10 down a little bit. Better get 95. Better get 10 where? Better get 10 where? Better get 10, 10, 10. Better get 10 down a little bit. 95. 10 where? Better get 10 down a little bit. Better get 10 where? Better get 10 where? Here's a doe that can be in every pedigree in the colored goat industry before long, guys. You just start flushing her and putting them out here. Here's a doe to work. 10 down. Not 5. 10, 10, 5 and where? Better get 10 down. Better get 10 5 and where? Better get 10, 10, 10, 5 and where? 10, 10, 5. Better get 5. Computers winning, boys. Going to Colorado. 10, 10, 5 and where? Better get 10 down. Better get 10 5 and where? Better get 10 10. 10 5, 10 5, 10 down, better get 5 on the word, better get 5, 5, 5, 10 down, little deal, better get 10 5 on the word, 10, 10, 5, now, 11 down, 11 to where, better get 11 down, little deal, 10 5, 11, 11, 11 down, little deal, 11 to where, 10 5, 11, 11 down, little deal, better get 11 where, 11 down, straight away, is that right? Down, 11 down, 11, better get 10 5, 11 down, little deal, 11, you're out to Colorado, come on now, 10 down, everybody, 11 down, little deal, better 11 where, 11 down, little deal, 10 5, 11 where, 11 where, better get 10 down. Again, I truly believe this doe right here can be a matron in the colored goat world, Jason. I believe this doe with the thickness and the quality she's got. Go ahead.
Hands down, this is just one. I got, this whole set, you got stars by them all, but all for different reasons. In terms of that residual value of a flush doe, especially if you want to breed colored goats, this doe's got it written all over it. Folks, I'm telling you, you want to make some money, take this doe home, flush her. I don't care if you ever show her, take this doe home, flush her, and she's going to pay for herself tenfold in her lifetime.
Just a baby doe, guys. Just a baby doe. Help yourself. 10 5, 11 down. What are you going to do? 11 to rear. Better get 10 down, 11 5, 11 in the rear, 11 down, little bit. 11, 11, 11. 10 5, 11 in the rear. You got computer. Come on now. 10 5, 11 down, little bit. Better get 10 5, 11 in the rear. Many,
You calling your banker?
11 down, little bit. Better get 1 son of a gun. 10 down, 5, 11 in the rear. 11 down, little bit. Better get 11 where? 11 down, little bit. Better get 10 5, 11. 11,000. Don't lose her if you want her. 10,005. 11,000. 11,000. Last call. I have 10 5, 11, 11,000. Bids in the back. 10,000, 11 computers out. 11,000, 11,000. I have. Boom. 10 5 straight away.
200, Matthew Cantrell.
200, Matthew Cantrell.
This doe not even a year old yet. This full-blood doe has come in the Mouth Creek, picking 100%, and she's ready to rock and roll. Fired by 2M Bort Goats Monkey Butt. Back to monkey business over ATW Ace of Spain. Back to double bred Ace in the hole. Throw in Southern Miracle and Avery on the bottom side. 2M Bort Goats Janet. Going back to Cody's Woodford Golden Dimension. Next dimension over Payback Farm, Golden Heart over to him, Borgoats, Jane Doe, back to with a great Woodford Reserve and Cash's home run. And folks, in that video, about the third video that she's walking and moving, talked about one that's cocky from you. Talked about one that grabs your attention from the tip of her nose to the tip of her tail. She has got it. You want to know and ready to go and ready to show and dominate this spring? Check out this female. She's big-footed, she's bold. She's got a massive forearm and a good chest form, but she's as pretty and as feminine up through that front end as you can make one. And can you write a better head and horn on one? My goodness, how pretty profiled that head and horn is. Tremendous top into her, and let me tell you, she's got a hip that just don't quit. She's just flat good, she's square, and she's ready to go and be your lead donor doe and your lead show doe this year. Reproductively unput and ready for you.
She's got $1 million name, doesn't she, guys? American Idol. And I'll tell you one thing, she comes from one of the best breeders in the U.S. right now. Hips, yourself, here, guys. How much in her? Here we go. 20 grand. 20 where? Everybody get 20 pounds little bill. Everybody get 20, everybody get 10 pounds where? 10 pounds little bill. Everybody get 10 where? Everybody get 10. Everybody get 10 pounds little bill. Everybody get 5 where? 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 55. Everybody get 5, everybody get 55 where? 5 pounds little bill. Everybody get 55 where? Everybody get 3 pounds. 2 pounds. Thank you. Not 25. Not 3. 3 pounds. 35. Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 35 where? 3 bill. 35, 5, 5, 5, everybody get 4, not 5, 5, everywhere. 4 bill. 45 where? Everybody get 45, 5, not 5 grand. 55. 55 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 55. 6 down on the bill. 6 down. Everybody get 60 where? Everybody get 6 down on the bill. What are those? 6 down, not 5. 6 bill. 65 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 6 down on the bill. 5, 5, 5, 5. 65 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 down on the bill. Everybody get 65, 65, 65 where? 6 down on the bill. Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? Come on, guys, by they can know. He's wanting to, ma'am. Just tell him to go ahead. 6 down, but get 5 where? It's only money. You can't take it with you. Might as well have the best over here. 65 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5, 5, 5. 65 where? It's only money. Think of what she'll look like at home. 65 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 6 down, little bit. Everybody get 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yes, Jason?
Folks, no denying to Emborgo, the hottest breeders, the hottest genetic package. You look at all the sales and all the top sellers, they're coming out of this 2M herd, and this doe's bred right in the money with it, with Ace in the hole on the top, Woodford Reserve on the bottom, and just pedigree on top of pedigree on top of pedigree. And we look at the doe in the ring, and she's just flat good from tip to tail. We talk about balance, we talk about one that's cocky, we talk about one that's going to grab your attention and say, hey, look at me. This female does it, and she does it with ease.
And you know, Jason, I don't care where you go, where you show or what you do, but if you go anywhere in the country and you see goats that are winning and you start checking those pedigrees, more than likely you're going to see some of Paul's stuff in there, some of 2M's pedigree in that pedigree, guys, of these winning goats. So here's a chance to buy a real doe. She's not costing a fortune. I'm talking about here's a young doe that's reproductively untouched. She's wide, she's thick, she's square, she's got plenty of bone. I'm talking about just, her name describes her, guys, American Idol. Buyers and order, guys, 6 down, 65 order, 5, now 7, 7 down, but he said 7 down, now 5, but he said 75 order, everybody get 5 order, you did it, come on, friend, 75 order, everybody get 5 order, everybody get 5 order, everybody get 5, 5, 5, 75 order, 6 down a little bit, everybody get 5 order, everybody get 5 order, everybody get 5 order, 75, 5, 5, 5, 5, that might do it, 75 order, everybody get 5 order, everybody get 7 down a little bit, everybody get 75, buy giving. One thing about it, guys, when you buy the really good ones, you don't have to worry about it. They take care of themselves. I'll promise you, a flush out of this doe right here will way more than pay for her. Way more than pay for her, guys. 7 pounds, 55. What are you going to do? 5 and where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 7 down a little bit. Everybody get 5, 5, 5. Everybody get 5 and where? Everybody get 7 down. 75. 75 and where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 and where? Everybody get 5, 5, 5. 75 and where? 75, 75, 75. 75 and everybody get 5 and where? Everybody get 5 and where? Buyer, let's go ahead and buy it. 75. Let's 8 down a little bit. Everybody get 80 where? Everybody get 8 down a little bit. Everybody get 75. Everybody get 8. Don't lose your man. 8 down. 80 where? Everybody get 8 down a little bit. Everybody get 75. Everybody get 8. One more time. Come on. They're getting weak. 50 down. Everybody get 8 where? Everybody get 8 down a little bit. 85 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? I'm going to give you a second to think about it, sir. Go ahead and talk to her all you want to. Let's get this done. Go ahead, Jay Lord.
Folks, we look at this doe and just the quality she exudes from any direction or any angle she stops at. Look at that width through that chest board. She carries that width and dimension through that center rib. She's big and open and capacious, and she comes into just a really deep twist, rear leg. He'll split a flush with you. Oh, it just gets deeper. folks, let me tell you, he'll split a flush with you, and I bet he's going to let you, I bet he might suggest using some
Might want to use some of your bucks, right, folks?
some good bucks.
Yeah, wouldn't be a bad idea.
Think of the value of a split flush. And then, those offspring, Paul's going to have half of them, and he's going to be promoting them, and that's going to make you work more and more and more and more every day, folks. He's flushing in 4 weeks, and
Hey.
get her flushed pretty quick.
Either one of you guys, he's flushing in 4 weeks. He's going to split a flush with you. Probably use one of his bucks, guys. And I'll tell you this, I'll make a bet with you. I'll bet you 2 kids out of that flush will bring more than what we're asking for this dough. I'll bet you 2 of those kids, flush kids, we'll do that. Every cent. 85, 85, what are you going to do? 85 over there, everybody give up, everybody give 8,000 little bit, everybody give 85, everybody give 5 over, yes or no, you can buy if you want to. 85 over, everybody give 5 over, 85 over, everybody give 5, 5, 5. You know, opportunities don't come every day. Here's an opportunity, guys, you might want to rethink that right quick. 85 over, everybody give 5 over, everybody give 8,000 little bit, 85, 5, 5. Half a flush will more than pay for her, guys. 85 over, everybody give 5 over, everybody give 8,000 little bit, everybody give 85, 85, 85. 8,000 little bit, everybody give 5 over, everybody give 5 over, 85, 85. Anybody else? 8,000, 85 over, everybody give 85, 5, 5, everybody give 5 over. Let's try it one more time. 85 over, everybody give 5 over, everybody give 85, 5, 5, 5, 5. Let's try it one more time, guys. 85 over, everybody give 5 over, everybody give 85, 85, 85. It's only just a pinch more money. 85, 85, 85, 85. Couple of babies will pay for it. 85, 85, where you order? 8,000, don't say you're short. 85 over, everybody give 8,000 little deal, everybody give 85, 5, 5. He said no, she said no, I believe it. 85 over, everybody give 8,000 little deal, everybody give 85. Boom, you got her, ma'am, 8,000 little bill, thank you. Give her a round of applause, guys.
From Borderline Farms, we get BBLF Color Shift. This is the only dapple female in the cell tonight. Born March 6, 2020, this full-blood doe is sired by PR163 Night Shift back to Max's Jambalaya over WWC MDO 36, back to the Fawns. Thriller's maxed out, Gunsmoke's Cherry Blossom, Dio Cooled on the bottom, Rolling R. Got the goods, going back to Stone Lady Power Play. That's Copper Top over Strawberry Fields, and now to Eagle Eye. Back to the Great Patriot over Cardinal. And we get a doe that is thick. She's massive, and she's just flat cool. She's extremely balanced from tip to tail. She moves and walks and tracks exceptionally well, folks, and she's got $1 million color. You love that pedigree. You love the female. She handles with a lot of expression down her top. She's got a lot of true muscle and shape out through her hip. Really good and correct off her feet and legs from Borderline Farms.
Just fixing to turn a yearling, guys. What do you want? These folks have got some good color stuff. You can believe that. So she's built on color. How much would her? 20 grand. Here we go. 20, 25 out of wear. Better get 10,000 a little bit. Better get 10, 5 out of wear. 10, 10, 5. Better get 5 out of wear. Better get 5,000. Better get 5 out of wear. Better get 55, 5. Better get 5 out of wear. 3,000. Better get 30 wear. Better get 35 out of wear. Better get 2,000. Thank you. That's 25. That's 3. That's 35. 35 out of wear. Better get 35 out of wear. Better get 3,000 a little bit. Better get 35, 35, 35 out of wear. 3 bid, 35 out of wear. Better get 3,500. Better get 3,000 a little bit. Better get 35. 35 out of wear. 3 bid, 35. Anybody looking here, guys? 3,000 a little bit. Better get 35 out of wear. Better get 35. 5, 5, 5, 35 out of wear. That's you 3. Is that right? 3 bid, 35 and a wear, better get 5 wear, better get 6 down a little bit, better get 35. Computers out 2, 3, 35 and a wear, better get 35. 5, now 4 and a wear, 4 pounds a wear, better get 4, now 5, 45 and a wear, better get 4 bid, 45, 4 bid, 45 and a wear, better get 5 wear, better get 5 and a wear, better get 4 bid, 45, 5 and a wear, better get 45, 5. Yes, Jason?
Folks, look at this feet.
Wow.
Watch your ass.
What a girl.
Look at that front end. Look at that center rib. Look at that capacity, functionality written all over it. Folks, and she's as dappled, speckled up as you can want to make one. Look at that pedigree. You got jambalaya, maxed out, cooled on, the fawns, copper top. Even that old power play buck, my goodness, what a producer he was. Rolling on down the Patriot, rolling on Cardinal. Lots of color here, folks, and color that's made to be big-footed, that's made to be bold-ribbed, and it's made to carry meat and muscle. This is a doe. Take her home, flush her, breed her, be proud of her. She's got a lot of quality to her. She's got a heck of a pedigree, and we ain't asking a lot of money.
That's 47 and a half, 45.
When we got through this, it was a committee's decision, and for us to pick a spotted goat, that said a lot for this Elite 8. For us to pick a spotted goat that was this caliber. Don't miss out, people. You will not go wrong with this spotted goat right here. Committee chose a spotted goat, and this is the one we chose out of all the ones that were sent in.
That don't get any better, guys. 45. Thank you. Now 5. 5 and a wear. Better get 5 wear. Better get 45. 5. Better get 5 and a wear. Better get 45. 5 and a wear. Better get 49. I look at 5 grand. 5 and a wear. 47 days over here. 5 grand. 5 and a wear. Better get 5 and a wear. 5. Now 52 and a half. 52 and a half. Better get 2 and a half. Better get to your turn. 2 and a half. Better get 2 and a half and a wear. 52 and a half. Better get 2 and a half. Better get 2 and a half. Better get 2 and a half and a wear. 52 and a half and a wear. 52 and a half. Oh my God. 52 and a half. Better get 2 and a half and a wear. Better get 5 grand. 52 and a half. Better get 2 and a half and a wear. Better get 52 and a half. See, 52 and a half. Better get. He's waving something. 52 and a half. Better get 2 and a half. Better get 2 and a half and a wear. Better get 5 grand. 52 and a half. Your turn. 52 and a half. He's in. 52 and a half. Better get 2 and a half and a wear. Better get 5 grand. 52 and a half. 52 and a half. Better know, boys. I'm going to tell you one thing. We talked about flushing all night. Right here's a doe that'll work in anybody's flush program in the country, and she's got color to burn. You can flush her to any buck you want to. Red, white, black, pink. I don't care. Go ahead, J-Boy.
Just in, the Andersons will split a flush with you on this female if you'd like. And guess what? They got one heck of a unanimous decision, son, that's burning up the showroom. That would be a fantastic cross for this. So the pot just got a little sweeter.
Split a flush. Got a unanimous decision, son. 2 and a half. 52 and a half. Better get 2 and a half and a wear. Better get 10. Better get 10. Better get 10 and a half and a wear. Better get 5 grand. 52 and a half. You got computer. 52 and a half. Better get 10 and a half and a wear. Better get 5 grand. 52 and a half. Better get 10. Better get 10 and a half and a wear. 2 and a half. Now 5. 55 and a wear. Better get 5 and a wear. Better get 10 and a half. Better get 5 and a wear. Better get 5. Don't lose that, don't fail. 5. 7 and a half. 7 and a half and a wear. Better get 57 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half and a wear. Better get 57 and a half. Come on, computer. What a doe. I wish you could see her. 7 and a half. Now 6 grand. 6 down over there. 60 wear. Better get 6 down over there. 6 and wear. Don't lose her, friend. 6 down over there. Better get 60 wear. Better get 6 down over there. Better get 60 wear. Better get 7 and a half. 6 down. Now 2 and a half. 2 and a half and a wear. Better get 10 and a half. Better get 10 and a half. Better get 10 and a half and a wear. Your turn, computer. Come on. 60. 2 and a half. Better get 10 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 and a half. Now 5. 65 and a wear. Better get 5 wear. Better get 5 wear. Better get 10. Better get 5. 5. 60. 2 and a half. Better get 5 and a wear. Better get 5 wear. Better get 10. Better get 5 and a wear. Better get 5 and a wear. Better get 5 and a wear. Better get 10. Better get 5. 60. 2 and a half. Better get 5 wear. Better get 5. Computer's winning, boys. 60. 2 and a half. Better get 5 and a wear. Better get 5 wear. Better get 10. Better get 5. 5. Now 7 and a half. 7 and a half. 7 and a half and a wear. Computer, your turn. 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half and a wear. 60. 7 and a half. 7 and a half and a wear. Better get 6 down. Double deal. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7. Don't lose that, friend. Don't lose it, friend. 7 and a half. Now 7 down. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 down. Double deal. Better get 7. 60. 7 and a half. Better get 7 down. Double deal. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 down. Double deal. 7 and a half. We talked about flushes and what they'll be worth. What will a flush be worth out of her, guys, with a bunch of spotted kids running around your place? 7 down. Double deal. 67 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 down. Double deal. 67 and a half. Better get 7 where? Better get 7 down. Double deal. Better get 7 down. Better get 7. Better get 7 anywhere. 57 and a half. 7 down. Double deal. Better get 7 anywhere. Better get 7 where? Better get 7.
She comes with a brand new lead.
Oh, man. And going to split a flush with you guys. 7,000. Now 5. 72 and a half. Better get 10 and a half. Better get 10. Better get 10. Better get 10 and a half. Better get 7 down a little bit. Better get 2 and a half. 72 and a half. Come on, computer, your turn. 72 and a half. Better get 10. Better get 10. Better get 10 and a half. Better get 7 down a little bit. Better get 10 and a half. Come on, Herbert. 72 and a half. I like it, though. 72 and a half. Better get 10 and a half. 2 and a half. 5. 75 and a half. Better get 10. Better get 5 5 word. 75 word, everybody get 5 word. Don't quit now, friend. Just keep on coming. 72, everybody get 5 word. Everybody get 5 word. Everybody get 10, everybody get 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 72 and a half, everybody get 5 word. Everybody get 5 word. Everybody get 10, everybody get 5 word. Everybody get 5 word. Everybody get 5 word. 72 and a half, 75, 5, 5. Let me think about it anymore. 72, everybody get 5 word. Everybody get 5 word. 72 and a half, everybody get 5 word. Everybody get 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 72 and a half, everybody get 5 word. Computers with it. 72, everybody get 5 word. I'm going to give you one more chance, friend. 72 and a half, 75. Computer's getting weak. I believe I try her one more time. Let's try her. Mama said try her. 72 and a half, 75. Let's do it. 75, 75, 75, 75. One more time. 75 and everybody get 10, everybody get 5 word. Everybody get 10, everybody get 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 72 and everybody get 5 word. Computer got her. 72 and a half. Going to Mr. Hubert Gardner. Shelbyville, Tennessee. Thank you, Hubert. What a great dog.
Folks, Sky's the Limit has written their own page in the history of war goats. We're gonna know here that stout feature. She's stout skulled, she's big footed, she's bold and just cool in that design. We look at one and we read one and we like what we see on this female. We think she's built just right. She's up fronted, she's feminine, and just absolutely elegant on that profile. You love the turn to her rib, you love the power up to her hip. Folks, this is a typical Big Mike. He can flat stamp them out, and you see them all over the place. And we get a elite bred female that looks the part, coming to you from Redden Brothers.
Ain't she beautiful? That's a nice goat, too. Jackie got it. Hey, guys, I'll tell you what. Look what a red doe they brought you here. Nice pink doe, white, thick, square, as good as you come, and coming from one of the greatest breeders in the country right now. They win more shows, as much shows as anybody in the country. And here is one fancy female, natural thickness, ruggedness, my gosh, but feminine as she can be. Help yourself, guys. How much on her? Here we go. 25. 20 where? Everybody get 10 down, everybody get 10 where? Everybody get 10, 5 where? Everybody get 5,000. 55 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 55. 5 where? Everybody get 55. I got 3,000. 3 where? Everybody get 35 where? Everybody get 35. 5, 35 where? Everybody get 30 and 35. Now 4. 4,000. Everybody get 40 where? Now 5. 45 where? Now 5. Everybody get 5 where? 45. Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5, 45, 5, 45, 5 where? Now 55. Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 55. 55 where? 5,000 over there. Everybody get 55. Now 6 down over there. 60 where? 6 down over there. 55. Everybody get 60 where? Everybody get 6 down over there. What a great doe, guys. 55. Everybody get 60 where? Everybody get 6 down over there. Everybody get 55. 60 where? 6 down over there. 55. Everybody get 6 where? Everybody get 6 where? Everybody get 55. 6 down over there. 55. 6 down. Now 5. 65. 5 everybody get 6 down over there. Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 65. 65. 65. Look at the square rib on this girl. Look at the big top on her, guys. And I want to tell you something. This doe's not carrying a lot of flesh. You can say what you want to. That's all red meat, guys. That is red meat. She's shaped right. She's made right. She's wide between those horns. I mean, she's got natural thickness from one end to the other. I'm talking about a stomped down good red doe, and she's not costing a fortune. What'll a flush out of her be worth? 6,000. 5 where? Everybody get 65 where? Computers with it. 6 down, little bit. Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 6 down, little bit. Everybody get 5. 6 down, little bit. Everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 65. 5. Yes, dear boy.
Folks, tremendous pedigree. Sky's the Limit was a 2018 Reserve National Champion full blood. That's the Grand Dam on the dam side. And you see that through her elegance, grace, power, and performance. What a pedigree, what a female. And this female's another one that's just got such residual value. The longer you have her, the better that her value just goes up. She's a female that when those kids hit the ground, oh, you're going to be excited and you're going to be going to get the wheelbarrow to haul the money to the bank. She's made right. to flat out be a tremendous producer.
She's a herd builder. That's what I want to call her. 65 and over. Everybody get over. Everybody get doing. Take 2.5. Not quick. 62 and over. Everybody get doing. Everybody get doing. Everybody get doing. Everybody get 6 down a little bit. Everybody get doing. Everybody 62 and over. Everybody get doing. Everybody get doing. Everybody get doing. Everybody get 6 down a little bit. Everybody get doing. Everybody 62 and a half. Guys, don't sit around wishing tomorrow we're going on the way home tomorrow. You're going to be crying about this though. 62 and a half. Everybody get doing. Everybody get doing. Everybody get doing. Everybody get doing. Everybody get 6 down a little bit. 2.5. Get away. Everybody get doing. Everybody get doing. Everybody get doing. Everybody get 6 down a little bit. Everybody get doing. Everybody 6 down a little bit. 2.5. 2.5. Everybody get doing. Everybody get doing. Everybody get doing. Everybody 62 and a half. Anybody else hate to do this? 6 down. Everybody get 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. Everybody get doing. Everybody get doing. 2.5. Everybody 62 and a half. I love this dope. 2.5. Now 5. 65 over. Everybody get over. Young man's out. Computer. 5. Now 7.5. 7.5. Everybody get 67. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 7. Everybody 67.5. 7.5. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 7. Everybody. Your turn. Herbert. 67. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 65. 7.5. 7.5. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 67.5. 7.5. Everybody get 65. 67.5. Now 7 down on the wheel. 7. Everybody get 7 down on the wheel. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 7. 7. 7 down. Now 5. 72.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 7 down on the wheel. 72.5. 72.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Here's a doe that'll be more valuable to you every day you own her, guys. Put her in a flesh program. Let her produce babies for you. Keep her offspring females. And here's a doe that'll build a herd for you that won't quit. 72.5. What are you gonna do? 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 72.5. 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Big hind leg, big bone. I'm talking about rounded up the way once made right, guys. Help yourself. 72.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. 72.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Yes, Jason.
My, oh my.
2.5. Now 5. 75 over. 2.5. Everybody get 5 over. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 5 over. Everybody get 5. 5. 5. 72.5. Everybody get 75. 5. 5. 5. 5. 72.5. 5. Now 7.5. 77.5. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 7.5 everywhere. 77.5. Everybody get half. However you want it. 77.5. Everybody get half. Everybody get 77.5. Everybody get half everywhere. Everybody get 77.5. 77.5. 7,500. 77.5. Everybody get half everywhere. Your turn. Come on, buy that good dough. 77.5. Everybody get 7.5. Everybody get 7.5 everywhere. Everybody get 77.5. Everybody get half everywhere. You might as well own the best one. 77.5. Everybody get half everywhere. Everybody get half everywhere. Everybody get 77.5. Everybody get half everywhere. Yes, Jay boy.
Folks, I thought we'd be at
77.5. Now 8,000. 80 where? Everybody get down a little bit. Everybody get 80. I ain't going to let him talk. 8,000. Everybody get 80 where? Everybody get 77.5. Everybody get 8 down a little bit. Everybody get 80 where? Everybody get 8 down a little bit. 77.5. Everybody get 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. Your turn. 77. Everybody get 80 where? Everybody get down a little bit. Want to know. Want to know. Want to know. 8,000. Everybody get 80 where? Help yourself. 8,000. 8,000. Like 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5 where? Everybody get 8,000. 82.5. 82.5. 82.5. 8,000 little bit. Everybody get 82. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5 where? Want to know. 82. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5 where? Everybody down a little bit, everybody get 82.5, 82.5.
Folks, every time I talk, we get another bid.
There you go.
Keep trying. We get a doe here that's just got so much residual value, but
Oh,
look
wow.
at her in the ring. Just look how balanced that she is. Think how pretty she's going to look out in your pasture. And how just that, her being out there where people see her, is going to increase foot traffic to your farm because she's out in the front pasture and people are following it up saying, oh my God, who is that big booty Judy? Look at this female coming to you in lot 5.
And she's coming to you from one of the strongest programs in the country, guys. She's got genetics to back her up. She's got the quality to back her up. So she's got the genotype and the phenotype. Here's a doe that, again, I just say is a herd builder. 8,000. 82.5. What are you going to do? 82.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get down a little deal. 82.5. 82.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get down a little deal. Everybody get 82.5. 82.5. Maybe right. 2.5. Now 5. 85. Everybody get 2.5. Everybody get 5. Everybody get 5. 5. 5. 82.5. 85. 82.5, 85, 85 away, everybody get 5, now 7.5, 85, 7.5, 7.5, now 9, everybody get 9, everybody get 8 down a little bit, 9,000, everybody get 9, everybody get 9 down a little bit, 87.5, now 9, now 9, now 9, 9, 9, 87, everybody get 9 down a little bit, everybody get 9, everybody get 9, everybody get 9 down a little bit, 87, everybody get 9, everybody get 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 87, come on, get it, 87, everybody get 9, one more time, 9 down, everybody get 9, everybody get 9 down a little bit, 87, everybody get 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9 down, not 2, not 2, everybody get 5, 5, 5, 95 everywhere. 95, better get 5 everywhere, better get 92, better get 95, 250 more. Come on, buy that dough. 250, better get 90, better get 2, better get 5 everywhere, better get 95, 95, 95, 95, 95 everywhere. 5, now 7 and a half, better get 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 7 and a half everywhere. 95, better get 7 and a half, 7 and a half everywhere, better get 95, better get 97 and a half, 97 and a half, better get 7 and a half, better get 7 and a half, better get 7 and a half everywhere, better get 95, 97 and a half, 95 million, 97 and a half, 7 and a half, 10, better get 10, better get 10 down over there. 10 where, better get 10, better get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 97 and a half, better get 10, 10 where, better get 10, better get 10, better get 10. What a little fluck out of her, baby, worth God. 97 and a half, better get 10, better get 10 down over there, better get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Hurry if you want. 97 and a half, better get 10, better get 10 down over there, better get 10, 10, 10. Come on, King, come this far, go and buy. 10 down over there, better get 97 and a half, better get 10, better get 10, better get 10, 10, 10. 97 and a half, better get 10, better get 10 down over there, better get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 97 and a half, better get 10, better get 10, better get 10, better get 10, better get 10. Hurry if you want her. 97 and a half, better get 10, better get 10. Don't lose this though. You want to buy her, go ahead and buy her. 97 and a half, better get 10. You'll be kicking yourself all day tomorrow. 97 and a half, better get 10, better get 10, 10, 10. 97 and a half, better get 10, better get 10.
Folks, she's worth having just to say you got to know how to Big Mike.
Yes, sir. 97 and a half, better get 10, better get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Last call. Come on, buy this though. 97 and a half, better get 10, better get 10, better get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 97 and a half, better get 10. I'm going to settle right now. 97 and a half, better get 10. Hate to do this. 97 and a half, better get 10, better get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 97 and a half, better get 10 down a little bit. I have. 97 and a half, 10, 10. 97 and a half, better get 10, better get 10, better get 10. Last call. Are you sure? 10,000? Boom, 97 and a half, got her. 201. 201. Thank you, Herbert. Another nice female. This little gal will be worth more.
Think
for this
about
kind of money.
it. Think about it. You're looking for that one doe to buy your junior member, and you're gonna buy this doe, and you're gonna go out to Grand Island. You're gonna go out there for the junior show. She walks into that 9 to 12 class, and she brings out that blue ribbon and a buckle. Let me tell you something, that $5,500 ain't gonna look like a whole lot because that doe just went up and up and up.
You don't need 50 does no more. All you need is one. You just need one. Get you one good straw semen, you get you 10 or 15 recips, you'll be well better off than anybody in the country that's raising 50 or 100 purebred. I promise you, one doe is all you need.
Take her, win the nationals with her, then bring her back home and flush her, guys. Here we go, 55, 6 down a little bit. 6 and where? Better get 55, better get 6 down a little bit. Better get 6 and where? Better get 55, better get 6 down a little bit. Computer's out. 55, better get 6 and where? Better get 6 down a little bit. Better get 55, better get 6 and where? Better get 6 and where? Better get 5,500. 6 down a little bit. Better get 6 and where? Better get 6 down a little bit.
Get in on her.
Take 57 and a half. Lowest I want to go, guys. 57 and a half. 7 and a half in the rear. Better get 5 and a half. Better get 55. 7 and a half in the rear. 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half in the rear. Computer, get back in. 57 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half in the rear. Better get 55. 57 and a half. Here's no worth the money. 55. Better get 7 and a half in the rear. Better get 7 and a half. Better get money. Better get 7 and a half in the rear. Better get 55. 57 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half in the rear. Better get 5,500. 57 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. Better get 1. Shut up, you done. 57 and a half. Better get 7 and a half in the rear. Better get 5,500. 57 and a half. Anybody else? Yes, sir. 57 and a half. 7 and a half. 7 and a half. 57 and a half. Better get 7 and a half. Everybody get 55. 57 and a half. Computer, you're out. 57 and a half. Last call. I have. What do we do? Where's the money? My. So, right back here. 2-0.
Sired by the grape, 2 inboard goats Red Hawk. That's Anchors Away over Sapphire. On back to Starstruck over Newton Farms Deuces, Aces High. Woodford Reserve over 2 inboard goats Ruby. On the bottom, 2 inboard goats Southern Whisper. Back to Tango. Mellow Yellow over Cash's Home Rare and out of Fitzwater, a little more summertime. Back to Smoking Express over Keeping in Mind. Folks, we can talk about the grapes in this pedigree all day long, but I think you know it. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this female when her picture came out. When her video came out, I thought, oh my, we got one right here talking about one that is a lead donor doe. For anybody in the country, she's a lead donor doe. Beautiful fronted. You love the elegance that she's got, the squareness she's got front to back. Super feminine fronted. She's a
eagle eyes. I don't gotta watch very hard.
Absolutely gorgeous female that's got a pedigree and a half. Big hip. Take her home. Let her work for you. You gotta love her, Mr. Pitt.
Oh my. If I was a buck, I think I would have just fell plumb in love. Would you not? Look at this girl, guys. My. Here we go. How much on her? 20 grand to everybody get 20, 25, everybody get 10, everybody get 5,000. Thank you. Now 55, everybody get 6,000 over there. 6 bids, 65, everybody get 500, everybody get 500, everybody get 65, 55, 65. Now 7, everybody get 7,000 over there, everybody get 7, everybody get 7,000 over there. Come here, out again. 75, now 8,000 over there, everybody get 80, everybody get 8,000 over there. 75, everybody get 80, everybody get 8,000 over there, everybody get 75, 8,000 over there. 5,500, everybody get 80, everybody get 9,000 over there. Are you looking, guys? 8,000, everybody get 80, everybody get 70. Look at me. 8,000. Now 5, now everybody get 5, everybody get 85, everybody get 85, 85, 9, now 5, 95, everybody get 90, 95, everybody get 9,000 on the bill, 95, everybody get 95, 95, everybody get 95. Where in the world would you go find one like her? 95, everybody get 95, everybody get 90, 95, 5, 10,000 on the bill, 10, everybody get 10,000 on the bill, everybody get 10, everybody get 10, 10. Let's try her one more time, friend. 10,000 on the bill, everybody get 10, everybody get 10, 10. Take the best one home, you'll never have to look back, boys. Hit that hallelujah, everybody get 95, everybody get 10, everybody get 10, everybody get 10, 10. Let him think about it a minute. 95, everybody get 10, everybody get 10, hallelujah, everybody get 10, everybody get 10. Yes, Jay boy.
Folks, opportunities like this don't come very often. We got a female that's as good and sound, as functional as they come. She's pretty as a picture and got a pedigree to match her. My, oh my, the opportunity is knocking open the door.
Walk her around one time, Misty. Look at the length on this doe, guys. Look at the thickness. She's carrying some flesh, but I'm telling you what, boys, here's a doe that's long. She's made right through that middle. She's as tight in that shoulder as you can put her together with. She's got a big, good foot on her, lots of bone on her. I'm talking about here is a doe that you've got just an unreal opportunity to take home and do some things with, Jason. Show her if you want to, flush her if you want to. It don't matter what you do with this doe, guys. She's going to get a little better for you, and she's going to make somebody a herd maker. I'm talking about everybody in their herd's got 2 or 3 does that kind of made the deal. Here's one of those does that you're going to look back 10 years from now and going to say, this doe made our herd. Made our herd.
Pitt, when we put this together, we put 8 does together that we felt all 8 could go to the Nationals and play. And we did not order them in any particular way from 1 to number 8. And this is number 7. That does not mean she was the 7th worst or 7th best. But every one of these goats this week could go with this tonight and play at the Nationals. And this doe does not disappoint by no means.
Good as they come, guys. Bar if you want her. 95, 10,000. 10 for everybody get 95, everybody get 10 for everybody get 10,000, everybody get 95, 10, 10, 9,500, everybody get 10 for everybody get 10,000, everybody get 95, everybody get 10 for everybody get 10, 9,500, 10,000, where have you seen one like her, guys? 95, everybody get 10 for everybody get 10 for everybody get 10 for everybody get 95, everybody get 10, 10. Take that go back to Iowa, boys. 95, everybody get 10 for everybody get 10,000, everybody get 95, 10, 10. 9,500, 10,000, 95, everybody get 10 for everybody get 10,000, You want to let a good doe like that get away from you for $250, boys, don't do it. 95, 10 her, 10,000 on. Let's shut the door. 10,000, everybody get 10 for everybody get 95, everybody get 10 for everybody get 10, 10. 9,500, everybody get 10 for everybody get 10,000, everybody get 95, everybody get 10 for everybody get 10. 9,500, 10,000, everybody get 95, everybody get 10 for everybody get 10, 10, yes, Jason.
Not only is she a phenomenal doe, but she's got relevant genetics. We talked about two genetics earlier. Look at that pedigree. You got Red Hawk going back to Anchor's Way, back to Woodford Reserve on the bottom. You got Southern Whisper back to the Great Tango. We lost too soon. A little more summertime, going back to Woodford or Smoking Express and keep me in mind. Pedigree. Just makes this doe even sweeter.
She's supposed to be good. She's bred right. She is right, boys. 95, 10 grade. 10,000, 10 where? Better get 95, better get 10 where? Better get 10,000 little deal. Better get 95, better get 10, 9,500, better get 10,000 little deal. Better get 10 where? Better get 10 where? Better get 95, better get 10. 9,500, 10,000 little deal. Better get 95, better get 10 where? Did you want to do to it? 7.5. 10, now 2.5, 10,000, 25, 10,500 where? Better get 10, 10,500 where? 10,500, better get 5 where? Better get 10,000 little deal. Better get 10,500 where? Better get 10,500 where? 10,500, better get 5 where? Better get 10, 5, 10, 5, 10,000 little deal. Better get 10,500, 10,500 where? Better get 10,000 little deal. 10, 5, 5. Don't let that doe go, friend.
You like your 10, you gotta like your 10,500.
I promise you, my friend, this doe will be a doe that you'll look back one of these days and say, man, I'm glad I bought that doe. 10,500, 10,500, 10,500, 10,000, better get 5 where, better get 5 where, better get 10,000, 10,500, 10,500, 10,500 where, better get 10, 5 where, 10, 5 where, better get 10,000, 10,500, 10,500, 10,500. Maybe the cheapest doe we've sold all night, boys. 10, 5 where. 10, 5, 5, everybody get 10,000, 10, 5, 10,000, 10, 5, 5, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, buy a few water, 10,000, 10, 5, everybody get 5, everybody get 10,000, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, everybody get 10, 5, do you water, 10,000, 10, 5, everybody get 5, 10,000, 10, 5, 5, 5, 10, 5, everybody get 10,000, 10, 5.
You know she's worth it.
I won't sell her, boys. What'll a flush out of her bring to you guys? What'll a flush out of her bring to you guys? 10,000, 10,500, buy the dough, hurry. 10,000, 10,500, 10,000, 10,500. 10,000, 500, everybody get 500, everybody get 10,000, 10,500, 500, everybody get 10, 10,500, 500, 500, everybody get 10, 2.5. How about that? 10, 2, you boys wanted to do 2.5 a while ago. 10, 2.5, everybody get 10,000, everybody get 10, 10, 2.5. One time, let's try. 10, 2.5, everybody get 10,000, everybody get 10,000, everybody get 2.5, 2.5, 10 times, 10, 2.5, 10, 2.5, everybody get 10, 2.5, everybody get 10,
25 extra bucks for 25.
10 times, 10, 2.5, hurry if you order. 10, 2.5, everybody get 10,
Charles, just buy the dough and tell them to get out of the way.
Yes or no? 10, 2.5, everybody get 10, everybody get 10, everybody get 10, everybody get 10, 2.5. You understand? 10, 2.5, everybody get 10, buyer. Yeah! 10, 5, everybody get 10, 5, 5, 5, 10, 5, 10, 2.5, everybody get 5, everybody get 10, 2.5, everybody get 10, 5. Yeah, Herbert, come on. 10, don't let this dough get away. Best dough we've sold all day. 10, 2.5, everybody get 5, as good as any of them we sold, guys. 10, 2.5, everybody get 5, everybody get 5, 10, 2.5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 2.5, everybody get 5, everybody get 10, 5. Now 7,
You can't let him do that to you.
10, 5, 10, 7, everybody get 7, everybody get 10, 5, 10, 7, 10, 5, 7, everybody get 7, everybody get 10, 5, 10, 7, 10, 7, walk her around one at a time, Misty. Guys, watch this doe walk. Look at the length on her. Look at the balance on her. Look at the balance on her. Tell me what you see one of you day.
What's another $250 amongst friends? Stamps on it? I'm in. Let's go. What's 10? That looks like $1,000. That's right. $250 more. That's scrap metal. You haul scrap stuff off tomorrow and sell that up. If you buy this one at $11,250, you can buy some. Come on.
10, 5, 7, everybody get 7, how about you boys now? 10, 7, I think it goes. 10, 7, buy a good one, you don't have to worry about it, boys. 10, 7, everybody get 7, everybody get 10, 5, 10, 7, 7, 10, 5, 10, 7, everybody get 7, everybody get 7, everybody get 7, everywhere. 10, 5, 10, 7, everybody get 7, everybody get 7, everybody get 7, everywhere. 10, 5, 10, 7, 7, everybody get 10, 5, 10, 7, everybody get 7, everybody get 7, everywhere. Everybody get 10, 5, 10, 7, 7, buy that dough, boys. 10, 7, everybody get 7, everybody get 7, everybody get 7, everywhere. 10, 5, 10, 7, it's only money. You can't take it with you. You might as well buy one of the best does here and have it at your house.
Hey, don't let me and Matthew be in the high selling picture. Y'all be in it. $250. I don't want to be in the high selling picture. Y'all take it. Come on.
It don't look a whole lot better with all of y'all. 10-5, 10-7.5. Better get some there. Everybody get 10-5, 10-7.5.
I'll still tell you.
Boom, Solar, 10-5. One of it's Herbert Yarborough. Man, Herbert, you're about to get set of those.
Thank you, backup betters. Thank you, backup betters. We got K2R Smoky Mirrors. Woo! Born March 15th, 2020, this full-blood doe is sired by the great AFB2, My Pretty Pony, going back to Stinger, over KK, on back to Got You Covered, fine lines, paint my colors.
Hey, can you open that door so we can blow the
Lee
smoke out?
Caster's Powerhouse Pleaser. On the bottom, you got Westfall Smoking Mist, back to the great Smoking Express at Smoking Art Ruger, over to Embargo Smiley, and on the bottom, Metagirl, back to the great Mr. Magoo, and JXSG, Isn't She Special? Folks, we got royalty here. We got a majors winner. We got a majors winner here, folks. This girl was the reserve champion at the North American. Her full sibling was overall grand at the Iowa State Fair North American. They're retaining another full sibling on the farm. Talking about one unique female. She is as balanced as they come. She's pulled apart. She's hard handling. Got tons of shape and muscle in her top. And got just a truly powerful hip into her. And look how pretty she is through her front end, folks. This is another one. You want one that's ready to go and primed to do well and make a splash at Nationals. Check this female out. I think she's darn good from tip to tail. I think I saw her as a 0-3 in Iowa last year, and she's pretty daggone special.
Awesome doe here, guys, from an awesome breeder. She's already proved what she can do. There's no question about this doe can win. Take her to the Nationals, let her rip, put her in your herd, breed her, flush her, show her. Here's a doe that has unquestionable reproductively untouched. Yeah.
Ready to be a lead donor for somebody, folks. That's what we've offered today. 8 of the best donors, 8 of the best show does in the country. You had the opportunity to add them tonight. This is the last one. My goodness, what a doe to wind out this sale.
Get lost, 20 grand, 20 where everybody get 20,000 little bit, everybody get 10 where everybody get 10 where everybody get 10, 5,000, everybody get 5, 55, 6,000, everybody get 5 where now 7, everybody get 7,500, 75 where everybody get 7, everybody get 5, 8,000 little bit, everybody get 85 where 8 bid, 85, everybody get 5 where everybody get 5, 5, 8,000 little bit, 85 where everybody get 5 where everybody get 85, 5, 9, 85, 95, 95 where everybody get 9,000 little bit, 95 everybody get 5 where everybody get 95, 95, 95, 10, down a little bit, everybody get 10 where everybody get 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5 where 10, 5 where everybody get 5 where 5, let down a little bit, everybody live it or live down a little bit, everybody live it or live down a little bit, everybody live down. Robbie, get back over here on your side. Live down. Live down a little bit. 10, 5, 11, 10, 5, live down to 5, 5, 5. 11, 5, but he get 5 where live 5, live 5, live 5, live 5 where live 5, 5, 5, but he live 5 where. Guys, reserve champion at Louisville. Sisters winning. I'm talking about from a family, brothers winning, from a family that's tearing it up all across the nation. You can't put a better herd you know today, guys. Can't put a better one. Live 5. Live 5. 5 where everybody get 5 where everybody live in. Live 5, 5, 5. Live 5 where everybody live in. Live 5, double in. Live 5 where. Live 5, 5, 5. Live 5 where everybody get 5 where everybody get 5 where. Live 5, live 5, live 5, live 5 where. Live in. He live 5, 5, 5. But get 5 where. Live in. Live 5 where everybody live in. Live 5 where. I believe we're going to have high selling does. Is that right, Table? Live 5 where. You're going to have a lot of advertising go with this dough, guys. He live in. 5. Now 12. It's 12 with the 12,000, gonna be, but he get 12 everywhere. 11,500, but he get 12 everywhere, but he get 12 everywhere, but he get 12,000, but he get 5, but he get 12 everywhere. 11,500, 12 everywhere, but he get 5, but he get 12. Yes, sir.
Folks, I truly thought going into this, this doe would top 20 grand. There's no doubt she's worth every penny. There's no doubt she is going to make a tremendous mark in the industry. Look at her. She's a little different, but she's a lot of cool.
Oh boy.
Absolutely powerful, up-fronted, stout skull. Look at the width in that muzzle. Level down that top. Handles with so much expression. Got a tremendous hip into her. And folks, she's winning. It's proven.
12,000, 12,500. 12, 5 on the word, everybody get 12,000, 12, 5, 5, 5, 5, 12, 5 on the word, 12, 5 on the word. Guys, we've already said if you take the goodness home, you don't have to look back and worry about it. This doe will take care of herself. Don't care what you give for her. I don't care what you give for this doe. I don't care what you give for this doe. She will pay for herself real quick. 12,000. 12 on the word, 12, 5, 5, 5, 12, 5 on the word, but he get 12,000, but he get 12, 5 on the word, 12, 12, 5, 5, 5, 12, 5 on the word, 12, 12, 5 on the word, but he get 5 on the word, but he get 5 on the word, 12, 5, 12, 5, 12, 5 on the word, 12, 5, 5, 5, 12, 5 on the word, but he get 12, 5, 12, 5 on the word, 12, yes, Jay. Go ahead, Robbie.
Here, me and you've sold a lot of goats.
Come on,
I've been on the other end of buying a lot of goats for the people that I've worked for. I was at the now. That was the toughest show that I've seen in all of 2020.
Go.
I'm telling you, this doe ain't just telling you. You don't have to just tell you. She's proven. She's proven. She beat some of the best that's out there. She's done hung the banners. She's already done what you need her to do. She's proven. You don't need nothing else. I've paid twice as much for half the goat.
Yes,
I can promise you that.
And she's got her whole life in front of her, boys. Her
She's
whole
not
life.
even a year
Yeah, I
old.
know it's not even years. Here we go. 12, 12, 5. What do you do? 12, 5 on the word, but he get 12,000, but he get 12, 5 on the word, but he get 5 on the word. 12, 12, 5. Guys, don't go home without this doe. 12, 12, 5 on the word, but he get 5 on the word, but he get 12,000.
You guys want to bet again?
12, 5 on the word. 12, 12, 5 on the word. What's a couple of grand on a doe like this, boys? One stinking little old baby out of here will pay for that. One little old flush baby will pay the difference. 12, 12, 5 on the word. 12, 12, 5 on the word, but he get 12,000, 12, 5, 12,000, 12, 5 on the word, but he get 5 on the word. How many of you have a doe at home with reserve granite and island that looks as good as this girl? And can probably tear up some of the stuff at Nashville's like she can tear up, too, boy.
Guarantee it, folks. She is primed and positioned to make a big splash. A big splash come June.
This doe can wade in some deep water, boys. Don't believe that. 12, 5, 12, 5. Buy if you order. 12, 12, 5 on the word, but he get 5 on the word, but he get 12,000, 12, 5, 5, 5, 5 on the word, but he get 12,000, 12, 5. Well, seller. 12, 12, 5 on the word, but he get 5 on the word, but he get 12,000, 12, 5, 12,000, 12, 5 on the word. Anybody else? 12, 12, 5. 12, 12, 5. Last call. I have. Do you want it? 12, 12, 5 on the word, but he get 12,000, 12, 5, 12,000, 12, 5, 5, 5, 5 on the word, but he get 12 bid, 12, 5, 12, 12, 5, 12, 12, 5 on the word, but he get 12,000, 12, 5. Are you done? I like Jason, boys. Here's a 20 grand doe going for 12, 5. Buy her if you want her. 12, 12, 5. I've sold a lot of good ones, and I've sold a hell of a lot of does for a whole lot more money. Couldn't smell her tail. I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. 12, 12, 5. 12, 12, 5. Won't sell it. 12, 12, 5. Anybody else? God darn what it is. 12, 12, 5. Anybody else? I have. 12, 12, 5. 12, 12, 5 on the word. Everybody get my word. 12, 12, 5. Boom, sold it. 12 grand. 12 grand. 12,000. 39 to 5.
First thing I want to say is thank you to the consigners for allowing me to put their spotlight videos in with my video. I wasn't really seated in the greatest of spot to be doing videos, but I tried to do my best. Hopefully you guys got the gist of the sale. It brought some really high caliber animals. We need to be doing this to promote our industry, bringing good quality animals. Was there some animals in this sale that sold for way more than maybe I would have paid or even I would have thought of? And no, not really. I think all these animals went for a reasonable price. There was a few animals that sold at the sale that went way cheaper than I thought they should have went. Who's looking at them, who's interested in them, and who really wants to put the money into their program to take and be able to move forward. There was national caliber animals in this sale that could go on to the ABGA Nationals this summer and be able to perform really good at that show. So keep an eye out on these this summer. We are planning on being out to the ABGA Nationals, and we're hoping to bring you guys along throughout the week while we're out there. It's been a busy couple weeks around here, and we're getting into the super busy time of the year for us. We have other things going on around the farm here that drags us away from showing the goats, bringing you videos. And as we go into the summertime where we're showing, if you guys have any suggestions on videos that you guys want to see, I'll be making a few videos here and there, but most of these videos that will be coming up are videos that I've already shot that we are going to bring to you over the next few weeks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing what the animals are bringing at these sales. And like I said, these are an elite group of animals that sold at this Elite 8. And hopefully next year, maybe we'll see you guys down there. So have a great day and see you on the next video.